So on one of my videos regarding betrayal of a narcissistic mother, a comment was left by Dream Sapna 1111, and she noted how she misses her codependent father because her covert mother is kind of turning him against her, and she had to go no contact with the family, but she misses her father. So it kind of was the impetus of me making this video that has to do with the narcissist requires 100% loyalty. They have to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are 100% on their team. Remember, everything with a narcissist is black or white. You're either good or bad. You're either on my team or you're completely against me and you're completely on the other team. There's no gray area. There's no in-betweens. I remember being in my 20s, and my malignant narcissistic brother, older brother, was kind of the hub, kind of the center of this social environment. And he'd have a falling out, the first one that with an individual, and I'd have to show loyalty, and I wasn't allowed to say hi to them if I saw them in the city. I wasn't allowed to talk to them, anything. If that got back to my brother, there was hell to pay. So, but this one time, it was, this individual that he had a falling out with was someone that I grew up with on the same block ever since age of 3. This guy was around. So it was kind of like almost like a second big brother or a family member. And my brother had a falling out with this guy, and I saw him in the city, and I said hi. In passing, we talked for maybe 10 seconds or something, and it got back to my brother, and there was hell to pay. And this falling out and this bad blood went on for like another, several months. And I saw this guy again, and I wasn't allowed to acknowledge him in any way, shape, or form unless I wanted to suffer those consequences again. So I didn't. And then my brother and this friend of his, which was his best friend for several years, they patched things up. And now I'm kind of left like almost holding the bag. It's a very uncomfortable situation because I didn't have a problem with that individual. I didn't even know what really went on between the two of them, other than my brother saying, hey, he's an asshole, he's an arrogant jerk, he thinks he's as cool as I am, just silly stuff. With narcissists, everyone has to cow down to them and show that they accept that you're the coolest, you're up here and I'm down here, And so he always had this problem with best friends. But really, on some level, I understood that it was my brother's problem, with having to have everyone beneath him. No one was allowed to show that they felt that they were on equal levels with him, on par, equal par. So, it takes radical acceptance. It's hard to accept, my own children choose their loyalty towards my narcissistic mother and my stepfather over me because that's what the narcissist demands. And my parent, you know, my mother has money, you know, and that helps. That's an extra added incentive, you know. My mother is, like most covert narcissistic mothers, very good at playing the game. You know, she always gets lavish gifts on birthdays and Christmas. You know, even like Easter, we'll go get C's candy and give it to them. Valentine's Day, you know, big, lots of gifts. So, you know, there's a lot of showing of this false love, this fake love. And it can really suck people in. And she's got that bubbly personality, you know, like always happens with covert. Everyone says they're the best person. You know, I was sick one day, or not, I actually had like a nervous breakdown where it only kind of really showed with my body, all my muscles rupturing. And it got to the point of where I couldn't walk because I was dealing with a covert narcissistic wife, ex-wife. I was dealing with narcissistic bosses, and I was dealing with being the black sheep of my family and the malignant narcissist in that family and the covert narcissist in my mother. And my body, just all the muscles started just rupturing to the point of where I couldn't walk, and I had to stay home for a while. And so there were still things that had to be filled out for work time sheets and this, that, and the other thing. So my mother went down one afternoon and spent like an hour or two with the secretary. I was never able to talk to the secretary again without hearing the singing her praises. The secretary would be singing the praises of my mother every time I ever spoke to her 10 years later. Still, oh, your mother this, your mother that. You know, and it's like, my goodness. In 1 hour, my mother was able to impress the living hell out of this woman. It's amazing what these covert narcissists, how they can impress people. You know, I've said in a different video, my father used to always joke that she couldn't go in the bathroom at a restaurant without coming out with a brand new best friend. You know, I mean, literally exchange phone numbers and they'd start hanging out. You know, so every time my mother went in the bathroom at a restaurant, she came out with a new best friend. You know, that's just kind of what they can do with this charisma and charm. When they churn it on, boy, they churn it on. So as empaths or sensitive, caring people, you have to really be careful of those people that come on so hot and heavy. That's a major red flag. People that just want to be your best friend within the first 5 minutes of meeting them. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, they mirror you and they make you think that you have so much in common. But it's like, just keep away from me. You know, I've been down this road over and over and over again. So when people churn on that charm and want to be your best friend and compliment you and mirror you and try to ingratiate you with, we're so alike, you know, we have so much in common. Wow, it's like, I just shut down. Nowadays, it's like, oh no, you go to the next empath, you go to the next caring, sensitive person. So yeah, team membership, you have to prove that. And it's sad, especially with this Dream Sapna. She looks like a, you know, a lovely young person. It's very sad that she misses her father. But we have to kind of just accept and move on. If you believe in God, pray for emotional support. You know, it's hard because there's that betrayal. But you can be kind of mad in the situation, Sapna's situation. She can be kind of mad at her father for being weak, but really the frustration and the anger needs to go towards that mother that's got that noose around his neck and pulling those puppet strings that demands that he act this way. Yes, the father's going along with it, but so many people want to look good, and if you're married, the main way you look good, all those eyes around you in society, is to make it look like you have a good relationship with your wife. And getting a divorce, I mean, that's a big no-no, right? So I guess that's that. Leave a comment, hit like or dislike. If this video resonated with you, please consider subscribing. God bless. These people are coming out of the woodwork. Keep your head on a swivel. Amen.